Good morning everyone. I am Priyansi of grade 11th A at K.R. Mangalam World School, Bhadragarh. Today I am here to present a story. The title of my story is Birth. It was late at night. The streets of our little town were almost empty. I was walking home, tired and honestly a little drained. I suddenly noticed someone coming towards me. It was John Morgan. And the moment I saw his face, I knew something was wrong. Doctor, please come. It's Susan. The baby is coming and it's bad. His voice was shaking. And I didn't ask anything much. We both hurried towards his house. Inside, the atmosphere was tense. The old midwife seemed worried. Susan was in terrible pain and her mother was trying to calm her, though she herself was barely holding it together. Joe stood outside, pacing like a man who didn't know what else to do. The labor goes on and on. Hours passed. Susan grew weaker and I was fighting my own exhaustion. But we kept going, hoping the pain would end soon and everything would be fine. And finally, the baby arrived. But the moment I lifted him, my heart sank. He wasn't moving, he wasn't crying. He just lay there, completely still. The room felt cold. The midwife couldn't breathe for a moment. Susan's mother whispered, "Oh God." Joe took a step back, as if the ground had slipped from under his feet. For a few seconds, I didn't know what to feel. But something inside me refused to accept it. I couldn't give up. Not like this, at least not tonight. I took the baby to the table. I asked for 2 basins, one with warm water and one with cold. I took the baby from warm to cold water to shock his tiny lungs into action. I pressed his chest, rubbed his back, lifted him, lowered him, prayed for him again and again. Time felt very slow. My hands were shaking, but I kept telling myself, I can do it. He can come back. He just needs someone to believe in him. And finally, it happened. A small shiver ran through his body. He gasped. A small, tiny, shaky cry comes. The most beautiful voice I had heard in a long, long time. The whole house changed in the moment. Susan's mother cried out of relief. The midwife took a long breath she had been holding for minutes. Joe covered his face with his both hands and I could see his shoulders trembling. As he held his son in his hands, he looked at him as if he was looking at a miracle. And honestly, he was. As the first light of the morning entered the room, I stood by the window. I was exhausted, but something inside me felt still and calm. That night taught me something I could never forget. Miracles don't come out of nowhere. Sometimes they come because someone refuses to give up. They come out of nowhere because sometimes they come because someone refuses to give up and chooses to believe, even when everything felt hopeless. And that brings a new life into the world that day. Thank you.